Well, hi, YouTube friends. Welcome to Abby's Creative Hands at Crochet. I like to give you the warmest welcome, and I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Today is Thursday, and it's approximately 5:35 in the afternoon, and it's a beautiful, beautiful afternoon here. As you can see, I'm in my bedroom, and I wanted to share something that I just finished today. I started to work on this yesterday. I happened to uh, be browsing through the several wonderful YouTube tutorials in YouTube, and I wanted it to learn how to do, believe it or not, a granny square. And I also wanted it to do a conversion to when you do a granny square, you have options to do many things with the granny square. You could do a real pretty top, you could do a real pretty purse, you could do a book cover. I mean, there are numerous things that you could do with a granny square. So I watched a tutorial, which I am going to write down the YouTube channel that I watch. And this lady was pretty nice, and um, I thought that it was pretty. So yesterday morning, I had several things that were kind of cooking, thinking of what am I going to do with a granny square. Well, I'm a pet lover. I love doggies, and I prefer tiny little ones, toy dogs or medium size, like a Maltese, a toy Maltese, or a small Shih Tzu, but just small breed animals. And I remember in previous videos that I mentioned about my real pretty Lucy. She was a Shih Tzu, and she was white and beautiful. And I made several dresses for her. Well, yesterday I thought of doing a small uh, dress for a toy dog. And then I go, well, first I have three things in mind. I could do either a cosmetic bag or a personal uh, bag that ladies like to carry in their purses, and in there you could put your little personal, monthly things that you need for those special days. Or you could do a book cover, or you could just do a real pretty top and put them together, or a real pretty scarf. So once I finish my first granny square, I'm gonna see what pops into my mind. And guess what? I started it yesterday. I followed this tutorial for about maybe 30 minutes. And, once you get the concept of how to do it, immediately your mind starts to get creative. So I use the cream and peaches, or peaches and cream, 100% cotton yarn. I used the white one, and I used one that was mixed, had pink, light pink, and dark pink. It was like a strawberry color. And I also like to collect buttons. So I went to um, Tuesday morning many months ago, and I bought real pretty buttons. And today, when I was almost finished with that real pretty granny square, I go, you know what? I'm going to do my little cosmetic bag. But in that cosmetic bag, I could either put my little medicine, like when you have a headache, or whatever pills you take, or if you don't take any, or just put little notes in there, or just, whatever you want to do. Excuse me. So I finished it and it looks so pretty and so girly. And um, I'm looking at the color right now, and I don't know if I should say this or not. But you know what? Most of the ladies in here, um, or most of my YouTube friends understand that there is a lot of breast cancer, and a lot of women have been affected by it. And I wanted it to do this to remind me of a very special uh, thing that happened to me many years ago. And today I'm able to tell you, my YouTube friends, my lady friends, that we all need to take care of ourselves, and we need to go and have mammograms, and we all need to, be uh, caring to our body, because this beautiful body, your beautiful body, was created in a very special way, and it was given to you to take care of. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I was 45 years old, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And it was a very hard time for me, but the fact that I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, and I believe that He'll use whatever means, or He'll put the appropriate medical personnel, or He would guide you and tell you specifically, what needs to be done and everything. I'm able to share this with you today. It's been 14 years since then, and I am every day. There's not one day, one moment of my life that I thank the Lord Jesus Christ for uh, orchestrating everything for me, and for the two major surgeries that I had to had in order to, be alive today. So when I was working on my real pretty granny square crochet project, boom, these colors are pretty, and it reminds you of a blessing that you have in your life, being a survivor, breast cancer survivor. So I wanted to share this with you. Um, like I said before, I am not an expert in crocheting or knitting. I do this for fun, and I like to be creative. And most of the things that I crochet, I either give them away to friends, or to my family, to my daughter, or my grandbabies, or myself. Or sometimes what I've done is crochet a real pretty shawl and gone to, a hospital and give it there as a gift for a special lady who's going through the terrible illness and, ordeal, terrible time of going through the chemotherapy and radiation and all that. So I've either done a shawl or a real pretty hat with a scarf and given it to them. But today I wanted to share this with you. I came up with this real pretty bag. Okay, it could be used for cosmetic, it could be used for your, you know, I don't like to talk about things like this, but for your monthly needs, or you could just use it to put in little papers and, whatever. But this is for your purse. And I thought this was real pretty. This is the little button that I was in one of the containers that I bought from uh, Tuesday morning. And look how pretty this is. This is made from a granny square that I started working yesterday. And look how pretty this is. I used two different colors. You see? And this was, knit crocheting and working on it. Look at this. I think this is real pretty. I hope you like it. And I'd like to share with you how I did it. Like I mentioned before, my camera only takes very little timing, so I probably have to do this in a couple of tutorials. But isn't this, I think this is pretty. I hope you like it. I really do hope. And you see here, this section in here, it was very easy to do. So if you know how to do a granny square, once your granny square is done, Okay, let's put it this way. This is the granny square, which is a square. And then you will sew it up here at the corners. Okay, once it's sew in, then you come up here on this section back here, and you will continue working on this section in here. But again, I like to do a tutorial on how I came up with this and share it with you, my YouTube friends. I hope you like it, and if you do, you're more than welcome to click the I like button and leave me a little comment below. I love to hear from you, and I like to know if you like it. I think it's very girly, very pretty, and I also think that for a lady who's going through, you know, breast cancer or any type of cancer, and it's a lady, I think it would be a real pretty gift to give her. And you could add a little card to it, or if you want to give her, you know, a gift certificate, or just, you know, a little Bible, you know, and attach it with this. Just tell her that, uh, you know, that you've been praying for her, for the Lord to give her, um, you know, strength throughout these terrible times, and that you're praying for her, like I'm praying for anyone in my channel, Abby's Creative Hands at Crochet. Whoever, whichever lady's going through that, just leave me a little note. If, you know, if not, just ask me to pray for you. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in healings. I believe that we serve a mighty God that is able to do exceedingly more than what we actually ask for. So I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you like it. And this will be um, my little bag. Um, you know, I don't even know what to call it. I know it's a little cosmetic bag, but I did this for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I hope you like it as much as I did. And it was very easy to do. It didn't took much time. Um, and you could do it whatever color you like. I know that there is, you know, um, a lot of people suffering from um, different types of cancer. You could use whatever colors you like and give it as a gift. Um, and what I did here was um, I prayed about this, and I go, you know what, Lord, this is a pretty gift, and I'm going to make several of them like this, and I'm going to take it to the hospital with a little um, a card, and I'm just going to give it to the oncology department. So ladies who are suffering from breast cancer will receive this, and the little note will be say, I will write a little note there saying that I'm praying for them. I hope you like it. I hope you find this as a good idea, and let me know. Um, if you have friends that would like to learn how to do this, you know, invite them over to my channel. Help me grow my channel. I'm not doing any competition at all. I just like to have lady friends that enjoy crocheting and knitting as much as I do. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for stopping by and watching this tutorial, actually this video, and liking it. Okay? Have a wonderful afternoon, and God bless you. Bye-bye.